All right, so you've learned a little bit about lighting angles, some colors, making highlights and shadows without actually creating shadows. You've learned how to paint with shadows, right? Determining where you want your light to go, but also what you want to be in shadow. That's really important too. Today and tomorrow, you're going to put all of that into practice, and you are going to be lighting designers. Now, I know a few of you had a lot of fun doing the costume designs for the 7 Deadly Sins, and so I thought I would expand that and give you a lighting design project based on the 7 Deadly Sins. Okay? So if you need a refresher on what those are, there is a link in today's assignment, and I'm just going to show you sort of what we're looking at. So what I want you to do is to create a still life photography, okay, that portrays one of the 7 deadly sins. And you get to choose wrath, gluttony, sloth, lust, envy. I can't think of them all right now, but that doesn't matter. There's a list. You have the list. But it needs to be based off of things that you have in your everyday life. Because this is all found objects. So I'm doing mine on lust, just because I think the play of light will be fun for that one. And what I've got here is just some jewelry that I really like, but it's sort of fancy, and the red and black is always, you know, ooh la la. So I'm going to use that in my still life. If you're doing gluttony, you might want to use, you know, snack food or just a bunch of food, or maybe food that isn't nutritious. If you're doing sloth, you might do, you know, you could do something as big as a chair, or pillows, or, you know, whatever. But you have to use something because you have to photograph it. It's hard to photograph objects that aren't there, and then you're going to light them. So let me show you what I have. I have at my workstation some of these little tea light candles that are leftover from the jack-o'-lanterns at Halloween. If you have electric tea lights, that would work too, but I also thought the flames, you know, might be nice and lusty. I have my little, I don't know if you can tell, it's flashlight. Okay. Of course, I've got the light on my phone that I can use. I have the lights from the windows, but I'm going to try to make it as dark in here as possible so that you really get my lighting design. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do here yet. There's definitely going to be a photo at the end, but I did want to show you some little tips and tricks. So when we are doing actual lighting with real lighting instruments, we use gels to color our light, to make them different colors. We don't have gels at our homes, right? But I have some tape here, and I have my flashlight, and I have some markers. So I'm going to take the tape, and this is so I don't permanently color my flashlight, right? And I'm going to put the tape over the flashlight. Let me show you the flashlight color. That's the flashlight color. It's very, very bright and has a slightly bluish tint to it because it's LED light, and LED light has a slightly bluish tint to it. And this is just clear tape that I'm putting over the top. And now for lusty colors, I'm going to go with, let's try purple. I think the purple will sort of put on, you know, that added color to the red might be nice. I'm just going to take my marker. I'm going to turn off the flashlight so I don't permanently scar my retinas. And I'm going to color over all that tape. And I didn't get tape quite to the edge. And like I said, I don't want to actually color on my flashlight. So there we go. Make sure it's all nice and pigmented. And now, I don't know if you can see it on me. Well, hold on. Let me pull the curtain. No, you still can't see it. But what I'm telling you it is very purple. It's a very purple color. Let's pull the curtains all the way. I still have my overhead lamp on. Can you see the color there? No, not really. But it is very... You see the color on the... No, we'll figure it out. But it is very purple. You'll just have to take my word for it. But this is very purple. Okay, so now I have purple light. I can do the same thing to my phone. So, let's see. If I want a contrasting color, my phone, again, I'm just putting tape over it so I don't permanently color the light on my phone. And let's see, what's another sort of lusty color? Got purple. Let's do a deep blue. That's not really lusty, but it might make for some interesting shadows, right? So, my blue marker, I'm coloring over the tape that I've put on my phone. Let's turn the phone flashlight on and see what that does. Oh yeah, that's very blue. It's not, oh good, you can actually see it on the computer. That's very blue, although that's still really bright. I think I might let this, actually I don't even need to let it sit to dry. I'm just going to put another piece of clear tape over it and do more blue. We're adding and adding pigment and saturation by doing this, by layering. I'm going to do it again. So I want a really deep, deep blue. Whoa, got marker on my phone. It's just the case.
Okay, so we are now in my bathroom because I could not get it to be dark enough in my living room to do what I wanted to do. And my bathroom, since it has no windows, is the darkest room in my whole house. So here we are. Take that as you will. What I have done is I've set up a little photo booth. So I took a black sheet and actually got this from Goodwill because I was taking pictures of a lot of things and needed a nice black background. So white, like the wall is white, the sort of card system I have under here serving as a table is white, and white is either really bad or really good depending on what you need for reflecting light. That's why if you have a smaller room and your bedroom is small and you want it to be bigger, you want to paint it with very light colors, very shades of white or cream, because the light bounces off of all of those surfaces and makes your room look bigger and brighter. But we don't want big and bright for this, at least I don't, because for me, in my way of thinking, lust isn't something that happens in a big bright area. right? We sort of keep it to ourselves. Um, you know, if we see something that we see someone that we like, ooh, I would really like to hold their hand, or you know, do whatever, then we keep that for ourselves. Sorry about that. My partner had to go to the restroom and I had to block the door. Anyways, um, so you don't want, I don't want a lot of light shooting off, a lot of refractory light or a flashing light. So I put this black sheet up to dampen that because light does not bounce off of black like it does white. So I'm gonna put my little still life together and then I will work on that light. Okay, now I'm going to work on the lighting. And for that, I need to turn off the overhead light. But I'm gonna light these little candles first. Oh, disclaimer, if you're gonna light candles or use fire, please have supervision for that. All right, lights going off. All right, so you need to, ooh, that's looking nice. Let's see. I need to figure out if I'm gonna have front light, right? I'll try to this so that my hands on the way. Front light, this is high front light, it's coming higher from the objects I'm lighting. Low front light. Ooh, look at the shadow that casts right here. I kind of like that, right? Flat front light would be about right here. I want 45-degree flat, 45-degree under lighting, under and lower the same, under lighting, high. So you can't really see that, can you? There we go. High. Do I want it from the side? I can do it from the side. I don't know. Try some backlighting. I actually kind of like the backlighting. I'm gonna have to judge my sheet though, so I can get it back there. All right, there we go. Oh yeah, I like that backlighting a lot. Some front lighting here. Okay, you can't see this very well because the camera is not right. But let's see. Now let's try. Do we want the blue black lighting? That gives us a different effect. We have some high, maybe 45-degree highlight. I don't know. I was really liking the way that made that shadow on the back. Especially if we're talking about the sins, right? Seven deadly sins, and this is a sin. I like the idea of like a foreboding shadow. So let's see. I wonder if these little tea lights could make a shadow. No, can't do it with that. Let's see, how are we gonna do this? Need something to prop my phone with back there. I think I'll take a perfume bottle. Prop up my phone. There we go. There we go. You can kind of see the light coming through the glass that I have my earrings on. Now we'll position this right. Do we want downlight so that we can see the? I don't really like the top light, right, where it comes down straight from the top. Not a huge fan of that. And I want to be able to see this necklace that I have. And with the underlighting, I don't really see it very much. So I think maybe a 45-degree highlight would be good. That way you can see everything. I do like that shadow though. I do really want that shadow. I guess this is one of those times we just have to figure out what's more important. I feel like because this is very symbolic, right? This is a symbolic uh, photo shoot of one of the seven deadly sins, lust, that I need to be able to show the symbolism more than I do the actual items. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that light down here. Okay. Just so that I do get this really lovely shadow on the wall. All right. I know you guys can't see this very well, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off the video. I will, however, post a picture with the different camera on the end of the video or on the assignment. So I hope this was helpful for you. Remember that you get to choose the seven deadly sins you want. You must choose objects that, at least to you, are symbolic of those sins, and your job is to light them. You are a lighting designer for this project, and you won't necessarily be graded on the objects that you find for your sin. You will be graded on how you light them. Please use color. If you want to use gobos, you can. Just take something really thick, cardboard, or even like old pie plates. If you have old pie plates and Thanksgiving, you can take and cut out shapes from those, and then put them in front of your light source, and that'll make fun shapes on whatever you are lighting. So that's a fun tip that you can do. If you know what you want to do, but you're having a hard time figuring out how to do it, shoot me an email, right? Or jump on my office hours on Thursday at your regularly scheduled class time. I hope this is a fun assignment for you, and I look forward to seeing what you got. You will take a picture. You don't have to do a video. You'll take a picture of your finished